An update this morning on the remaining penguins suspected to have avian malaria over at Columbian Park Zoo in Lafayette. News 18's Perry Apostolakos is in the studio this morning with the full story on that. So Perry, let's talk about why it's suspected to be avian malaria rather than confirmed.
That's a great question, Marley. Well, Zoo Assistant Director Caitlin Lafferty says they can't be certain because they haven't seen the parasite which causes the disease in blood smears from the penguins. However, a positive PCR test does confirm at least an exposure event. The medication given to the penguins could make the parasite impossible to see in those smears. I also spoke with a renowned penguin expert to gain her perspective on this tragic event.
We really are just kind of taking each day as it comes.
3 Columbian Park Zoo penguins remain to be in critical condition with what is suspected to be the parasitic disease avian malaria. Last week, the other 6 African penguins died, presumably of the same disease.
This means there are wild birds in that area that the mosquito bit and then transferred the parasite to the penguins.
TED speaker Diane DiNapoli helped rescue countless African penguins from the Treasure oil spill in 2000. She shared her penguin expertise with News 18 to weigh in on the penguin deaths at Columbian Park Zoo.
There does seem to be an increase in avian malaria in general. And so one of the theories is that because of this warming climate, it's giving that parasite an opportunity to spread further and wider.
The Columbian Park penguins were treated with anti-malarial medication and brought indoors at night in attempts to avoid mosquito exposure. But in this case, it wasn't enough.
But we are looking futuristically to make sure we are even more prepared next time.
However, in the midst of treating the remaining birds, the zoo has not made any plans for bringing in new penguins.
It's hard to separate yourself from work when you have such immense passion and care so greatly for these animals. So these deaths have really hit hard for us.
DiNapoli also expresses her condolences to the zoo staff. Reporting in studio this morning, Perry Apostolakos, News 18.